coming down, and every new heartbreak hurts a little more. The first one felt like more than I could take, so I hit the ground running so hard, whittled my soul away. Try to keep my hopes up, but they keep falling down, and every new heartbreak hurts a little more than the last time around. I made a lot of half-hearted mistakes, but I worked so hard on this one. I gave her my everything. Wasn't losing battle, so I'm laying down, and every new heartbreak hurts a little more. Every new heartbreak hurts a little more than the last time around. Last time around, please. Now let her go, oh Lord, this might be the last time around, the last time around, the last time around for me. Again, and it's just so damn cold out here. I can see my failing breath. I'm a little nervous and I'm coming down. Every new heartbreak hurts a little more. on a candle burning slow. These days and dragging on, dragging on. Oh Lord, sometimes these days I don't know. Yesterday is over and tomorrow ain't here. Although I'm 7 years sober, I can't stop looking out now.